Hello, Billishkov over here with another MTG video, posting new Magic content every couple of days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help. And I want to thank the subscribers who are already subscribed, so thank you very much. So let's talk about Dominaria. Yes, Dominaria. The next standard set, the next set that's coming in to Game of Magic the Gathering, and a set that people are extremely hyped on, and with good reason. I think people should be hyped on this set. I mean, it is Dominaria. It is a very important plane. It's a very important story-wise. It's very important lore-wise, and it's very important nostalgic-wise. People are really nostalgic for the old cards, the old way that Magic was played, and Dominaria fits into that, and it's a fantastic set to bring out during the 25th anniversary of Magic the Gathering. I mean, I think pretty much the consensus of people around Masters 25 has turned into what I was originally thinking. It is extremely disappointing set. It is not worth the Masters title. It is not even compared to Masters 2017 or Modern Masters 2015 or Eternal Masters. It is closer to Iconic Masters and probably slightly worse than Iconic Masters in some aspects due to the hype around Masters 25. People were thinking Masters 25 was the 25th anniversary, was going to be huge, while Iconic Masters people weren't like as crazy over. So the disappointment is even bigger with Masters 25. So they've really dropped the ball on that, and they're going to have trouble, stores are going to have trouble moving all that product of Masters 25. It's going to be available at Walmart and Target. So stores are going to suffer with that. I mean, I've already seen prices on eBay for like 180, 175, so American pricing. So it's gone down the toilet. But we're not here to talk about the disappointment, the massive disappointment of Masters 25. We're here to talk about Dominaria. So people were very hyped about Dominaria. It's coming out in April, so it's still a month and a half away. But guess what? It was leaked. And not just a little leak, it was massively leaked. Basically, most of the cards were leaked. Not the artwork for the cards, but the cards themselves have been completely spoiled. And yeah, it's a big blow to Wizards. It's a big blow to people who were going to do the spoiler, the spoilers. Wizards gives out cards for them to spoil on YouTube and Reddit and Twitter. Well, they're not going to be spoiling anything but the art. So what can you say? It's disappointing to Wizards. Will this massively affect Dominaria? Probably not. I mean, get real. People are still hyped on the set. And I would argue some people are even more hyped on the set now that they know the cards. Because the power level in this set seems extremely huge. Seems extremely powerful. We've got a Khan in this set. We've got a Chandra in this set. We've got old Planeswalkers in this set. So really hitting the flavor Wizards. Wizards is really hitting the nostalgic itch, bring back old Planeswalkers before they were Planeswalkers, as in the Planewalker card, but bring back very good cards, very good nostalgia for people. Bring some fun mechanics. The mechanics look fun of the set. They've got the whole, legendary spells and legendary stuff, which basically tells a story while you play it. It gets a lot more deeper than that. I'm just giving an overview. I don't want to spoil the complete set for people who don't want to be spoiled, because I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to see the card as text before I see the art, before I see the whole card. And I can appreciate that, because just looking at a card with no art, it's kind of like, it's disappointing. You just see the letters. But I know some people who are very analytical. They just want the card. They just want the letters. They just want the effect of the card. Well, for them, they already know everything. They don't really care about anything else. I'm more interested in how does the Chandra look? How does the Khan look? Because there's a Khan in this set as well. A different Khan, not Khan Liberated, a different one. Same Khan, but different card. What does he look like? What did these cards look like? Will the frame be different? Will it be like an old school frame? Probably not. Wizards ain't going that crazy. I mean, let's be realistic. Masters 25, if they really wanted to hit Masters 25 out of the park, they would have gotten old original artwork for most of those cards. Like cards that are like really old, that have the old hand drawn. They should have gone back to that style, but instead they just picked like random new art from different sets. Like if a card was printed originally in like an old set and then got another reprinting, let's say Core Set 2013, they used the Core Set 2013 art instead of the old set art. I don't know why, but okay, that's what they did. So, Dominaria looks very powerful, looks like a hyped set, people are going crazy for it, and people should be going crazy for it. People should be hyped for it, because people are in a low. Magic's in a low. There's no denying that. I know a lot of people are like, no, it's fine. It's unbelievable. No, it's not fine. I mean, there's a lot of people discontented. There's a lot of back and forth arguing in the community between people, which we don't have to name names, but you can imagine who the people are. People are angry on one side, people are angry on the other side. It affects the whole community, because then the community gets divided online. That spreads into local game stores. On top of that, these sets that have been coming out, some of these sets have been pretty much duds. I'm talking about like Ket, Hour of Devastation. I mean, I've heard from Rudy from Alpha Investment that Hour of Devastation, they've stopped supplying it. They've stopped printing it. And even at that stopping printing level, like they've stopped making them a year earlier, no one wants it still. There's so much of it, and the cards in it are worthless, except for the Scarab God. Yes, the Scarab God's worth a lot, but besides the Scarab God, the rest is all just trashed here. No one cares about that. That set almost reminds me of Dragon's Maze, where Dragon's Maze only had Voice of Resurgence as the best card. Well, this one has like the Scarab God. Besides that, it's worthless. In a couple of years, maybe 2-3 years, the Scarab God will be reprinted in a Master set, and there goes all hope of Hour of Devastation ever being worth anything. The same as they did with Dragon's Maze when they reprinted Voice of Resurgence in Modern Masters 2017. So, as you can see, you should be hyped for this set. This set looks very powerful. It looks as powerful as a set like Return to Ravnica, because Return to Ravnica, people shit on that set with value-wise, because you could still buy boxes of Return to Ravnica for $60. I don't know how much Return to Ravnica they printed, but it seems to appear always more. When a supplier seems to run out of Return to Ravnica, another 3 shipments arrive. So I don't know if they still, maybe Wizards is still printing Return to Ravnica, who knows. But it seems like on that kind of power level like Return to Ravnica, if the print runs a little lower and not as crazy as Return to Ravnica, then maybe this set will be worth something in a few years. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years. Maybe it'll be worth something. If it's reprinted or printed to the extent Return to Ravnica was printed, then it's not going to be worth anything. It's just going to be a fun set to draft, play, enjoy the cards, enjoy the new cards. Cards look very powerful, which is good. People want to play with powerful magic. The lands are good. They've got the check lands, I think that's what's in it. Yeah, I think the check lands are in it. So very good land cycle, pushing the power level. That's what people want to play. People want to sit down and they want to play with powerful cards. And Ket, Hour of Devastation didn't really do that. Kaladesh was a strong set. Let's not forget, Kaladesh was a very strong set. So was Aether Revolt with Fatal Push, Chandra in one of them. So those sets were pretty strong. Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan were okay. They really pushed dinosaurs, which I'm fine with that because I like the flavor of dinosaurs. I like looking at big creatures and dinosaurs, so I don't mind that. But overall, also probably a little lower. Eldritch Moon was a good set. I still think Eldritch Moon, out of the past few sets, we're talking about from, let's say, Battle for Zendikar until Rivals of Ixalan, I still think that the best set out of all of that was probably Eldritch Moon. I loved Eldritch Moon. Had the Liliana, the Last Hope, was a very good set. I like that set. Battle for Zendikar, of course, everyone wanted to open it because of the expeditions, and they wanted the lottery cards with the, Arid Mesas and stuff like that, the Scalding Tarn. So, excluding that, the set was pretty weak, value-wise, Battle for Zendikar, and I really liked Eldritch Moon. I liked the whole flavor, I liked the moon behind, the whole box. It looked fantastic, Eldritch Moon. But Dominaria looks like it's going to be better. It looks like it's going to be the best set out of these last couple of years, and God, does Magic need a good set. And Magic needs a set that will get people very excited, will get people wanting to play, will get people wanting to open boxes, draft packs, play sealed, play all the game modes, play the game in all of its entirety. And this set looks extremely good. We just need the artwork to be good, so we can't have artwork that looks like terrible, which can be debatable. I think that the artwork from Wizards of the Coast is good. I got no problem with the artwork from Wizards of the Coast. I think that the old artwork is better, but that's just because it's more nostalgic and people have nostalgia for it. But I think the new artwork is fine. I think it's good. I just don't want to see artwork that's going to be like completely crap. But when does that happen? I mean, that's rarely happened. I mean, people can debate that the pirates from Rivals of Ixalan are a bit how's it going. The females are a bit how's it going. But that's subjective. I don't know. Some people hate them. Some people love them. So that's up to people. Some people might love the artwork of one card, hate the artwork of another, and then be completely different. But as long as the artwork hits somewhere around the okay to good, this whole set is go time. It's showtime. It's a fantastic set for the 25th anniversary, and it looks very powerful and looks like people are going to really enjoy it. And that's what we want. After the catastrophic blunder, which was Iconic Masters, and now a repeat blunder with Masters 25, back-to-back, both Master sets really sucking. And that's according to a lot of people, and you can see the eBay prices that people aren't buying them for anywhere near MSRP, which was $240. So we need a hit. Game stores need a hit, and Dominaria is here to provide a hit, hopefully. Hopefully, everyone's happy with it. So that's my opinion on Dominaria. It has been spoiled. Everyone knows everything. If you don't want to be spoiled, don't go on Reddit and look it up because you will find everything. So I wanted to do a spoiler-free. Post down in the comment sections what you think about Dominaria. Are you happy with Dominaria? Are you sad with Dominaria? Are you looking forward to Dominaria? Do you think it was a shame that it got spoiled? Are you happy that it got spoiled? I want to know what you think about Dominaria, what you think about Magic as a whole, because it is a tumultuous time in the game. But maybe with a couple of good sets and a couple of hits out of the park, maybe a reduction in print run to get some investors back in, get some people, some collectors back in to collect the cards and make like collections, like the old good days where people would actually collect the whole set. Maybe Magic can turn it around and the game will just grow stronger and stronger. That's about it. Belishkavava, out.